Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. I hope you'll consider sticking around by subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Today I'm going to be starting my tomato plants and I just wanted to share that with you. So I went ahead and filled up my trays with potting soil. Again, you could use the seed starting mix. It is lighter and fluffier. It allows the seeds to come up easier, but I'm trying not to transplant these, and the seedling mix doesn't have nutrients in it, whereas the potting soil does. And I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the peppers as far as wetting the potting soil. This is brand new, so it doesn't have any moisture with it, and I don't want my seeds to float out of them when I water them for the first time. So I want my soil here to be moist when I plant my seeds, and then I'm just going to let that soak in. I'm going to move one of these out of the way and start with the other one. Okay, and again, I go ahead and when I'm deciding what I'm going to be growing for the year, I pull those seeds out of my seed storage, and then I go ahead and make a tag to go with that seed. So the first thing I'm going to be starting is the tomato white currant. And these are also, I believe, known as spoon tomatoes. They're very small. They're about the size of a pea. I did red ones the last few years, which I love to use in my salad, but the skin is a little thick. So I wanted to try these instead to see if that makes a difference as far as the thickness of the skin. But I'm only going to be starting 2 cells of this, but I'm going to put 2 seeds in each cell because when they do grow, they grow very well and produce tons of little tomatoes. I went ahead and put the tag in there so I don't forget what I'm putting where, but I'm going to put 2 seeds in there. And then as far as the depth of how far you want to put them in your seed starter or your potting mix is about the same depth as they are long. And I think I said width in my pepper video. For most seeds, they're about the same length as width. They'll be a little different, obviously, but if you use the width or the length as far as the depth, you should be fine. Okay, so I'm just putting the 2 seeds in each cell, and I'm going to separate them a little bit just because I want to give them enough room to where if I want to up pot them, it'll be easy to separate them later. Next, I'm going to be starting the honey drop tomato, and it looks to be like a cherry tomato. I have not grown these before, but they sounded good, so I want to give them a try. And again, I'm going to do 2 seeds in 2 different cells to start these. Next, I'm going to be starting the Tropical Sunset by M.I. Gardner. And I did grow these last year and they were very good. So I want to grow some more of those this year. And again, I'm going to put 2 seeds in each cell. And I'm just going to be starting 2 cells worth. Also going to be starting the Champagne Bubbles tomato. I did try to start these last year and I didn't have any luck, but I'm going to go ahead and give them a try again this year. And I'm just going to do 2 cells with 2 seeds each in it. I am also going to be starting 2 cells of the Sweetie tomato. I did grow these last year and they're really good also. So I'm going to give them another try this year. I'm also going to start 2 cells of the Tomato tomato, and these are by Baker's Creek, and I am planning on trying these in the green stock. I am also going to be starting the Tomato tomato, and I'm hoping to grow this in the green stock as well, but it's from M.I. Gardner, and I have not had any success with these before. I have tried to grow them one year, but I'm going to give them another try. I had put the wrong tag in there already, so I switched the orange hat tomato tag with the Tomato tomato tag. And now I'm going to be starting 2 cells of the Tomato tomatoes. And then I'm also going to do 2 cells of the Amish paste tomatoes. And I'm growing those this year to try for the spaghetti sauce. The other red tomatoes tend to make it too watery, so I want to try the paste kind this year to see if that makes a difference as far as the spaghetti sauce goes. But I'm just going to grow a couple of those. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 more cells with 2 of the seeds in each. Okay, now I'm going to be starting my big tomatoes, and the first one that I'm going to start is the pineapple tomato, and I have grown these before and they're very good. So I'm going to go ahead and do 4 cells of these because I do want to have more of the large tomato plants versus the cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes produce so many tomatoes that I just don't need that many, but I do like to have a lot of the large ones, so I'm going to be planting extra of those. And then next I'm going to be growing the Abe Lincoln tomato, also from M.I. Gardner. And I'm gonna do 4 cells with 2 seeds in each cell of these also. Okay, so we got 1 tray of our tomatoes done, and now I'm going to start on the second tray. So the first thing that I'm going to start in this tray is the bread and salt tomato. It is by Baker Creek, and I have not tried this before, but it sounded really good, so I wanted to try that this year. But I'm going to go ahead and do 4 cells with 2 seeds in each cell. The next one that I'm going to be starting is the Paul Robeson, and that's by Baker's Creek also. And I'm going to do 4 cells with 2 seeds in each cell. And I have grown these before, and they're very good. So I'm going to do those again this year. And these kind of remind me of the Yum tomatoes or the Yum tomatoes that I started from the grocery store tomato, and it is doing fabulous down there, so I'm hoping I'll get to put that out this summer too. It's doing well. I have a couple of them actually, but one of them is really large, so I'm excited for that one. Next, I'm doing the watermelon beefsteak tomato, and I'm also going to do 4 cells of that. And I have grown these in the past also, and they did really well, so they're a repeat for me. And then I'm also going to be starting the giant Belgium tomato, also by M.I. Gardner. And I'm going to do 4 cells of those. And I have grown these before also, and they've done well, so it's another repeat for me. I do have another cherry tomato I'm going to be growing. They're just called orange cherry tomatoes from Kroger yesterday. and they are really good. So I saved some of the seeds from them, and I'll be starting those in a couple days also. So I'm going to save this row for the orange cherry tomatoes. At least that's my plan today. I could change my mind. But in this last one here, I'm going to be starting watermelon sugar baby bush. I haven't tried these before, but I'm hoping that they'll do okay. I don't think watermelons generally like to be transplanted, but I'm going to go ahead and try and see how they do. And then I'm also planning on starting my sunflowers this week and maybe some marigolds. But for today, we're just gonna do these. I'd love to know what you guys are growing this year. If you want to drop that in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed hanging out with you, so thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye, Knox. Love you. Happy growing. I'm planning on also going ahead and starting some sunflower seeds and some marigolds just to give them a little time to get started. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you'll come back and see me again. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye, Knox. Love you.